Okay, hello, welcome back to Pokemon Green sort of English patch part 6. Is this 6? I don't know if it's 6 or not. Anyway, this Zubat's like, I'm gonna suck your blood, and I'm like, I give up. I found another Zubat and another Zubat and my first rocket, and he's like, Hung Chung no 3467J. Anyway, he sends out a Sandshrew, and I'm like, Q attack for the and then I'm like, yeah, quick attack for the whistle. And my Pidgey's all like, yeah, I pwn because I is 15 level, and Rad all like, I'm 11 level. Oh, that's bad. Anyway, he sends out another Zubat, and I'm pretty sick of seeing these things, to be perfectly honest. And we haven't even like properly got into the freaking cave. Oh, whoops. Anyway, I have to like show my pid. That's really weird. Show my pid. Anyway, kinda, yeah. Kinda can't be bothered kinda feeling. I got a TM, or no, I don't know what that is. I actually don't know what that is, so I decided to use it on Wartortle. And something happened, and then it went bye bye. Yeah. Anyway, I come up and I kinda, I don't know what I did there actually. Anyway, I found another Zubat and another Anyway, he had a Magnemite and a Voltorb, which are new. Well, not new, but like, you know, it's bound to be the first time you've seen them. Anyway, Pid grew to level 16. I'm like, it's time for you to stop, Pid. Stop poning. Anyway, I thought the item was in the top left, and then it was in the bottom left, and I was like, oh, show. Anyway, I get whatever this item is. If someone like could tell me, hurry up and die, Zubat. Okay, if someone could tell me what that item was, it would be really great. I didn't want to use it just in case it was the rare candy, but you know, if somebody wants to leave a comment telling me it is like the rare candy or something. Oh yeah, I put on Auto Fire A and then I forgot to hold down the spacebar. Anyway, because I have the spacebar held down this whole cave because it's so boring. Anyway, Pika uses the shock, and Catter is gonna die because I say so. I go to level 13. I'm like, alright, $100, and then I get I try to get an E-rope, and then she says some crap to me, and I don't know. And then Oddish, and I T-wave it, and then it sucks me. I'm like, whoa, whoa, dude, that is not cool. You don't just suck someone like that. God, pervert, freaking rapist. Well, not really rapist, but you know what I mean. Molester. I don't know. Well, I'm sort of thinking to myself, I really need a flying move on Pid. Well, actually, I decided to kill it just for that extra bit of experience, and bye, I'm going to go heal. Anyway, I'm back, and I went and healed, and another Zubat. I swear to God. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? After this video, I'm gonna frickin' go back and count the amount of Zubats, and then I'm just gonna put a thing at the end that says how many Zubats that I fought in total, trainer or not. And I actually fought an Ekans without getting poisoned, and I was like, alright. And I think that's an elixir, not the Paris, but you know, the thing I found. I try to check. Anyway, this TM's for water gun. And the other one, TM01, which I just found, is Mega Punch. So yeah, that might be pretty useful on someone like War Turtle, or no, I might just teach it to War Turtle, if he can learn it at this point. And then I like the shock that thing, I'm like, oh, pwned. And then another Rata and a Zubat. I swear to God, the amount of freaking Zubats I fought. I'm really starting to get sick of these freaking Zubats. And then have to heal up Pikachu because of freaking Rattata, whatever the fricka. Another Zubat. It's so much better when you have repels, but I want to save money for post shows. And he's something about H6. That's all I saw. And he's water gun. And oh crap. Oh god. My computer like died there. Nearly. Yeah. I'll still talk, but anyway, I go into my Pokedex again because I'm freaking retarded, and then I go down the ladder, I suppose. Okay, yes. I'm sorry my voice sounded so distant, but it was. Oh right, I go down the ladder now and fight a Zubat that doesn't get freaking OHKO'd. And then I walk up this ladder. How do you walk up a ladder? Anyway, I find a Geodude. I'm like, yay, something's not a Zubat. Oh, Zubat. And this guy with the Raticate really pisses me off. I'm like, I'm gonna outsmart you and T-Wave you, and you're gonna get paralyzed loads. But that's not the case. I'm like, yeah, you're apostrophe I apostrophe aid. Screw you. And then he gets a crit, and I'm like, ah, funk. And then quick attack does a hell of a lot, and I'm like, oh, funk. And then the rack is apostrophe I apostrophe aid, and I'm like, what a gun that bitch. Anyway, he's using T-Whip, and I'm like, oh, stop whipping me, you bitch. And he's like, no, you're my bitch. And then this guy's like, I've got a whip. What is it with Team Rocket and whips? It's so disturbing. Anyway, I use a post show on Pika because I want to use him later on, and then I find a Geodude, and then Pikachu's all like, Pika! And is it just me, or is the green sprite the same as the yellow sprite for Pikachu, or is it just a universal sprite? I don't know, I haven't got a Pikachu. I was trying to play through Red, and I only got 2 parts recorded, but I got into the Viridian Forest, and I didn't get a Pikachu, so I wouldn't know. But it just kind of like looks like it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Anywho's another Zubat, and I'm like, ah, funk. And Pikachu gains some experiences, and I don't have any Poshos, and then he's like, ah, numbers and letters that don't make sense. And he sends out a Grime. I'm like, yeah. I apostrophe aid your ass. And then it hits me, and I'm like, oh, I'm tailing. And then like Big Daddy at War Turtle's like, I'm gonna fuck you up. And then I send out Pid, just for the sheer heck of it, because I want Pid to become a Pidgeotto, or whatever it's gonna be called. Probably Pidgey, and then Pidgeot's probably gonna be called Pidgeot. I don't know. I'm just taking wild guesses. Anyway, I get poisoned and I have to use my last ant. And then I remembered about a moonstone, like right there. And I would really like to know what fossil I picked, because I picked the one on the left. I think that's the Kabutops one, or Kabuto, or whatever the hell it is. And I try to get down the ladder and I fail, and I'm like, oh, I was 1 step from the exit. Why can't you leave me alone? Anyway, I come out, and then I'm like, oh yeah, no more Zubats. That was the main thought in my mind. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I found TM4. I'm like, yeah, TM4, what's that? And it's Wither. I take it as withdraw, but, or what? I don't know what it is. Wither? Wither? Wither. What is Wither? Anyway, I'm not going to be using any TMs unless I know what they are. What is with her? If anyone takes a guess at like what it is, it'd be great. Anyway, I save here because I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna watch this thing back and then tell you how many zubats. Okay, yeah, the zubat count was 22. 22. What